The United Nations highest court on Monday wrapped up historic proceedings into the legality of Israel's 57-year occupation of lands sought by Palestinians for a future state, with most voices at the hearing arguing against the Israeli government. Over 6 days, the International Court of Justice heard from an unprecedented number of countries, and the majority argue Israel was violating international law and called for the establishment of an independent Palestinian state. The real obstacle to peace is obvious: to deepening occupation by Israel of the Palestinian territories, including East Jerusalem, and failure to implement the two-state vision. Israel and Palestine living side by side, Turkey's Deputy Minister of Foreign Affairs Ahmet Yildiz said. The hearings addressed a request by the UN General Assembly for a non-binding opinion on the legality of Israel's policies. The court says it will issue its opinion in due course. On average, advisory opinions are released 6 months after oral proceedings. Fiji was one of a handful of countries to argue that the court should refuse the request and directly mention the Hamas attacks that set off the war in Gaza and left about 1,200 people dead, while Hamas militants also took nearly 250 others hostage. The events of the 7th of October 2023 have shown us what could happen if there were a complete and unconditional withdrawal without the necessary arrangements in place to guarantee the security of Israel, Filippo Tarquinakini said. On behalf of the South Pacific island nation, the United States also cautioned the court against issuing an opinion calling for an immediate withdrawal from the territories. Acting State Department legal advisor Richard Visek said last week, the judges should not seek to resolve the decades-long Israeli-Palestinian conflict through an advisory opinion addressed to questions focusing on the acts of only one party. Palestinian Foreign Minister Riyad Malki had previously urged the 15-judge panel to uphold the Palestinian right to self-determination and to declare that the Israeli occupation is illegal and must end immediately, totally and unconditionally.